This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:52, time to get you ready to take on your Wednesday and the midweek with the morning sprint. Allison Martinez has details on a dry and breezy day ahead. Sydney Charles continues our fire watch coverage with updates on the Gray Fire in Medical Lake. But let's start with Marissa Rio live in Elk for the latest on the Oregon Road Fire.
I'm here at Spokane County Fire District 4 in Deer Park. Oregon Road Fire has now burned 11,021 acres. That number has decreased from yesterday only because of remapping of the flames. A fire information officer says that the fire is still at 0% containment. The Pacific Northwest Team 3, an incident command team, took over the fire yesterday and says there are now 870 personnel working on this fire. The community has really shown its resilience in this tough time. They've come together to donate items. A northern food bank says that the community needs more than just food. They need pots, pans, and linens. We'll give you any more information as soon as it becomes available. Reporting in Deer Park, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
Evacuation levels for the Gray Fire near Medical Lake have been downgraded again. Overnight, firefighters say containment has increased to 48%, and police arrested 2 looting suspects in the area of the Gray Fire. Spokane County Sheriff's detectives arrested 38-year-old Matthew Parsons and 37-year-old Diane Guerrero, who were disguised as firefighters. Both of them were from Tacoma and are in jail this morning. And on your screen here is the latest evacuation map. As you can see, this map includes level 3 evacuations near Silver Lake. But since its last press briefing, Spokane County Emergency Management posted to its Facebook saying there are no longer level 3 evacuations in place, as it is working to resolve the problem with the alerting system.
There'll be a community meeting in Medical Lake tonight to answer questions from neighbors. That meeting will be held in the auditorium of Medical Lake High School at 7 o'clock. Several officials will be there to answer questions related to public safety and fire management. Washington Senator Maria Cantwell toured the wreckage of the Gray Fire yesterday. She thanked everyone volunteering to help those affected and first responders and the Red Cross. She acknowledged the significant damage to infrastructure and homes in Medical Lake, saying, quote, "We will be working with the governor and our federal partners to get federal assistance for the Gray and Oregon Road fires." So many families are beginning to prepare to send their children back to school this fall. Gathering the necessary supplies may be difficult for some families in the Medical Lake School District who lost everything in the Gray Fire. Take a look at Hallett Elementary in Medical Lake. You can see the area in front of the school was burned, but it did not spread any further, and the school district says the building is fine. As some families and staff return to find their homes gone, Dr. Kimberly Hudrick says the district will support them in any way it can. The district is asking families to fill out a survey to let them know how to best support their children and understand the needs they have. The district is also coordinating resources to help families impacted by the fire. You can find information about all of those on KXLY.com. And so many people were forced to leave their homes because of wildfires. And in stressful evacuation situations, you may not remember or have time to grab all essential items like your medications. But the Red Cross says it can help. Right now, there are Red Cross shelters set up for both the Gray Fire and the Oregon Road Fire. Medical teams say at one point they had close to 150 patients in their care. If you left behind valuable medications, the Red Cross team of volunteer doctors and nurses can work with primary care providers and local pharmacies to get those refilled for you.
It has been a hazy morning, but it is shaping up to be a beautiful day on Wednesday. We're taking a closer look at your Wednesday planner. Now, air quality is currently in the unhealthy for sensitive groups area right now. Our high for the day is 77 degrees, was just a bit below our average of 82. And it's going to be a very sunny day with some breezy winds. We'll hit our high of 77 degrees by 3 p.m. and we'll cool down to 70 by 7 p.m.
The man suspected of murdering 4 University of Idaho students last year will be back in court today. The status conference hearing will check in with attorneys to see if they think they can meet certain deadlines leading up to Brian Coburger's scheduled trial in early October. At this point, it is still possible Coburger could waive his right to a speedy trial. 4 News Now will have a crew there today. Look for our reports throughout the day on social media and, of course, tonight at 5 o'clock. The Bonner County School Board held an emergency meeting yesterday to address the news that by hiring the new superintendent, it violated state law. The district hired this man, Brandon Durst, who ran for Idaho State Superintendent. He's a former Idaho State Representative and state senator. The State Board of Education says his lack of certifications puts the district out of compliance. 4 News Now will keep you up to date on this story, and you can look for all future stories and previous coverage of the West Bonner School District by clicking on KXLY.com on that story. Republicans trying to win the White House will debate in Milwaukee tonight, but notably absent will be former President Donald Trump. The former president justifying his absence with recent polling showing he is the clear frontrunner by wide margins. Sources familiar tell ABC News that Trump pre-taped an interview with former Fox host Tucker Carlson that is set to stream online as the debate airs live on Fox. And coming up next on Good Morning America, live reports from Georgia as former President Trump prepares to surrender in Atlanta and the countdown to the first GOP debate.